Oh, and if it selects Pursuit here, I'm dead. That's not going to select Pursuit. It's going to select Rock Slide. QAnon still kicking. Oh!
Oh.
I hate Pokemon. As far back as I can remember. All the way to the playgrounds of elementary school. My classmates, my peers, my friends, all they ever talk about was Pokemon. Their Charmanders and their Venusaurs and their Pikachus and whatever else. It was always the talk of the town, and I just never really understood it. But I wanted to. So, after some deliberation, I borrowed Emerald, booted my Game Boy Advance on up, and was done within an hour and a half. I thought the monsters looked weird. There wasn't really a story to catch your attention, and the difficulty, well, felt like it was made for Neanderthals. And so my disdain for the series continued, and only grew with each passing year as person after person would continually ask me, how could you not like Pokemon? Fast forward 2 decades, June 2025. In a conversation with some friends of mine about Pokemon, I said something along the lines of, it's a press A simulator and made for babies. And in response to those claims, I was issued a challenge. You could never beat a Nuzlocke. Now, being the hater I am, I have no idea what that means, but I also know that I can't take that challenge sitting down. And so I responded, I will Nuzlocke and beat any Pokemon game that you give me. In fact, what is the hardest, most notorious Pokemon game to Nuzlocke? And I'll do that one. The answers I got, Emerald Kaizo and Radical Red, I wasn't really satisfied with these and didn't really know where else to go. But then I remembered something. I have a friend who was ranked number 1 on Pokemon Showdown random battles for 6 weeks straight. A friend who could identify and name each individual Pokemon from generations 1 through 6 only by their battle cries. I went to this friend and asked, this is what's up. What game do I Nuzlocke? And they told me, no. Forget those. You need to play what I'm playing. You need to play Run and Bun. You said Run and Bun? They said Run and Bun. Of course, I have no idea what this is. So they gave me the rundown and they said 90% of people who play this game don't make it past Gym 1. So if you can beat Gym 1, you can beat any mainline Pokemon game in a Nuzlocke free. Quick pause here. For anyone who doesn't know, Run and Bun is a Pokemon Emerald hack made by this guy here, Dexa. And basically what it is it's 300 plus fights that are handcrafted to be as difficult as possible. And the game is designed around being played as a Nuzlocke. So, you know, the typical Nuzlocke rules, you enforce level caps, only catch the first Pokemon on each route. If a Pokemon faints, they stay gone, etc., etc. I think we all know the rules by now. In addition to that, some pretty core things have been changed, like Pokemon's move lists. Some moves have been made more or less accurate. Probably the biggest change is in the AI, where Pokemon make more informed decisions. So if it's more beneficial to set up, then they'll do that. If it's more beneficial to go for the most damaging move, they'll do that. If they have priority, and the priority would put them in an advantageous position, they'll do that. And on top of that, when an opposing Pokemon faints, usually it'll try to pick the best Pokemon to come in for that particular situation. A lot of changes have been made, and typically not in the player's favor. But let's get back into the video. I said, all right, sounds like a plan. I'll do it in a week. And so, with that being said, I was given the resources, and they made themselves available to me to explain the conventions of Pokemon and how it works. In case I had any other questions, they tagged along, and we got to going. Let's see. What do I name myself?
I won't give you my thoughts on the Pokemon until you give me thoughts. I'm not going to waste
This one looks like. Can I just kill this thing? Die! Quick attack. Oh, it's electric. Come back, Ricardo. All right, Xavier, come forward. Intimidate. Okay. Okay. I'll bite you back, nigga. What's up? Gub just cleans up.
Oh no!
Oh no.
We're fighting the other trainer.
Gub indeed does not clean up here.
Wait a second. Is this a doubles battle now? Did you just initiate this as a doubles battle? You just initiated this as a battle.
Wait, what? Oh no.
I didn't even know you could do this.
What did I just do, dog?
Oh,
What did I just do? How does this work? Just try again. I need this flame wheel.
Ooh.
Nope, we'll start over. But not today.
Here we go.
All right,
Here we go.
here it is. Oh, okay. Starting off. Keep you alive so you can take another one. Scraggy comes out. Really was just cute. Let's go. Who's coming out? Little bunny. Okay, perfect. I don't think anything else this thing does kills. Use your whatchamacallit yet.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try. Let's see. Oh shoot.
Ooh.
Oh, misplay. Oh, and if it selects pursuit here, I'm dead. That's not gonna select pursuit. It's gonna select rock slide. QAnon still kicking. Oh.
Oh.
That might be it, boys. So after that embarrassing defeat, throwing away the entire run to save this worthless eel, we did come back with a new starter, the turtle, and defeated Brawly on our third attempt, completing the challenge in just a couple of days. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any of the footage of it because Switch.tv sucks and the VOD got nuked after like 2 days or something like that. But hey, it is what it is. What are you going to do? Now, admittedly, I was interested in seeing what else this mod had to offer. So I figured while I'm on the run, let's go ahead and continue it. And so I proceeded to challenge gym number 2. This is often regarded as the easiest gym in the game, and it's not that difficult to see why. It only has 3 trainers, none of which are really all that difficult. They're kind of pushovers. And while the gym leader Roxanne herself isn't a pushover, she does have a couple of Pokemon that are problematic, mostly a Zygarde and a Lunatone, which has Ancient Power, Stored Power, and Weakness Policy. I love losing a 10% roll and having my whole team nuked because of it, right? Ugh. But despite that, even with me and my mediocre planning skills at this point in the game, I was able to do it with just a little bit of luck and having the whole fight be carried by Eldegoss. But that being said, Gym 2 was now defeated. Yes! Oh my gosh! I did it without a loss. Oh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord. Jesus. Gym 2 was definitely a confidence booster. I could feel myself becoming more comfortable and confident in a lot of the conventions of the game, like how the AI works, or the type charting, or other weird, strange mechanics in Pokemon that I was behind on not having played for the past 2 decades. And while I felt it was a little early for me to have a few losses, those losses were mostly due to just some dumb oversights as opposed to my actual planning ability when I'm paying attention. I was starting to feel like I really could accomplish just about anything in this game as long as I'm paying attention. I know I've said that twice, but those are going to be some very key words, as long as I'm paying attention. And there were definitely some dumb losses due to not paying attention.
Oh,
This is good.
interesting. It could be good.
Seadra?
This is like
Seadra?
oh my, you've got to get out of there.
Oh! What?
What are you staying in there for?
I didn't know it had that. Oh. So after this tragic loss that I'll remember for the rest of my life, and another loss on one of the early game demons shell with this Slowbro with Quick Claw, Quick Draw, Zen Headbutt, and Slack Off, which can gimmick you to death. Oh, and Whirlpool to keep you trapped so you can't switch out. We go on to beat the next easiest gym in the game, Watson, gym number 3. And with 2 more benchmarks down, we then move on to the next early game demon, Cycling Road Rival.
Okay, no drop.
Okay.
I think you let it rip. Ugh.
That's not good.
That's not good. Does it see kill right now? Does it see kill on you?
With 87, I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh no. I need a crit here.
Oh my gosh! Now, if you're watching this, I'm sure you know how Run and Bun works already. Very obviously, the rival fight is going to change pretty drastically depending on which starter you pick. And the one for Turtle is notoriously bad. What you just saw was me lucking my way through the second most problematic Pokemon on that fight, with the first being the chicken. The rest, honestly, is just kind of a general box check. You should have answers for the rest of these Pokemon in the fight, and once you make it past the cycling road, honestly, there aren't that many fights that are problematic left. There's one random doubles fight with a Crobat and a Crabominable, which I swear is annoying every time you do it, but as long as you have a decent bird, you should be fine. The real challenge comes after the cycling road, where you're escorted directly to what some consider one of the hardest gyms in the game, coming off of 2 of the easiest. Upon reaching it, I understand why. With my experience in this game so far, I found this to be the first really big skill check, testing your understanding of the game, your ability to plan, to steer, and pray that things go your way. This is the big checkpoint into the mid-game. Gym leader number 4, and your father, Norman.
Oh, here we go.
So much rides on this. I haven't even pressed the button yet.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
There
okay.
we go.
The relic song. Use the relic song. Now it's in its other form. It's going to close combat. Torque comes out. Citrus Berry pops, we heal a quarter. Giga Drain pops, we get a quarter. I want to have as much health as possible. And it's going to close combat again. Close combat. Giga Drain. Okay, that's good. That's a good amount of health. Okay, Luxray. Intimidate it. Triple Axle. Pop the berry. Come on in.
Here we go.
Okay. Okay. I think now we're guaranteed to bait out Rock Blast. A bad crit could change things in the worst way.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh.
2 crits.
Two
2
crits.
crits. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, yes. We're in there. We're in there. There it is.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is for you to eat the
Here we go.
50-50. Make it random move.
Here we go.
It does Hurricane.
Good.
Okay. Okay.
Here it is.
Okay. It didn't crit. Now it's basically this is random move, right?
It's random. It's random.
So the worst can still happen, but the chances are much lower now. Ah!
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 Oh no.
Oh!
Oh,
I think that was the good roll. That was the good roll.
that looks like a great roll.
Oh. Yes. As I can't plan around this.
You can't plan around it because it's a speed tie.
I could get hit twice in a row, and there's nothing I'd be able to do about it.
This is,
I have to.
And try to get a little bit more. You wanted to play rough first. You have won this each time, and it's been so bad each time.
Please get a minimum roll, please, please. Oh.
That was. You needed to win the speed tie once. Okay. Oh, that's not even that much. Well, I think you just gotta.
I gotta Giga Drain.
I mean, Seed Bomb could crit kill, but like Giga Drain, if you are just planning on bailing anyway.
Yeah. Now we definitely.
Okay. So is it random move now?
It might be. Arcanine doesn't have anything left in the tank, right? Not really, no. Everything kills Arcanine too.
Yeah, it's got Aqua Jet as well. The only way that you would be able to kill it is if you could extreme speed it.
This is bad. What do I do in this case? So if I swap in Luxray, I get -1. How many things kill you? A lot of things. This Staraptor has what, 70 health? And you'll bait out a play rough. So no. Wait, so there's one more option.
What's the option?
I bet on the speed tie.
You could bet on the speed tie. It could also just be quicking Aqua Jet anyway.
Is it run over? Oh, let's go! Oh my gosh! Oh,
Oh, this is definitely random move.
I think Avalog just eats it regardless. I think it's just Icicle Spear.
Okay. Oh my god, Deathless Norman.
Torterra. Torterra again. He has done it again. Every single time this run has been on its last leg. Every single time Torterra has come through. As unstoppable as we felt defeating Norman, The run would soon come to its end in the next section of the game, the desert. I lost my Hisuian Arcanine to a bullet punch, not knowing that was a priority move. Go figure. Not paying attention again. We had a few more runs that also, unfortunately, ended in the desert, and just when I was deciding that maybe this was time to pack it up, I gave it one more run, and guess what? We made it all the way past Gym 7, losing to Space Center Tag. But when I went back to compile the footage, I noticed it was all gone. Either I forgot to save it off of Twitch, or I accidentally deleted it. I don't know what happened. But we made all that progress. There's no way anybody was going to believe that a first-time Pokemon player playing Run and Run made it to Space Center Tag. So I did it again. One last time, I just want to make sure the Barraskewda is 100% baiting out Shadow Ball. Yes, it's the difference between everything else is so big. Okay. Here we go. Magma Hideout, Permanent Magma Storm. First boss is Tabitha. You know the drill. Despite this boss being atrocious, this was my third time around. So we had a bit more experience on how to handle it. And the team was perfect. We start off using Flip Turn on Barraskewda to pop the Blacephalon's Focus Sash, get it down to 1 HP, and because Barraskewda is only baiting out Shadow Ball, we toss in Obstagoon to dodge it, being a normal type. With Blacephalon at 1 HP, it's forced to go for Explosion. So, the Goon, with its Shed Shell, swaps out into Dragapult, who's immune to Explosion. Dragapult also baits in the one Pokemon it can't kill on this team on its own, and the perfect move to come in on, that being Snorlax. So Snorlax throws out a Heat Crash. Hariyama does the one thing that it can do that no one else on the team can, one-tap Snorlax with a close combat. So then Hariyama goes out in a blaze of glory with the black belt it came with, and dies to the Hitmonlee. And so now Dragapult comes in to wreak havoc on the rest of the team. We kill Hitmonlee with Dragon Darts, drop a Draco on the Yanmega, and we eviscerate the Victini with a Phantom Force. And in comes the last Pokemon, Absol. Because we're faster, and we see kill on Absol, it's going to go for its priority move, Sucker Punch. So we swap in Primarina to dodge the Sucker Punch, eat a close combat, and finish it off with a Moonblast. And with that, Tabitha is defeated for the third time. And without skipping a beat, we go right in to Maxie 2. Maxie starts off with its Groudon. We toss out our Executor to use Leaf Storm, which gets fast killed because of the chlorophyll in the sun. I did everything I could to find a way to save the eggs, but unfortunately, they gotta go. We sack them to the Tangrowth. Our sacks aren't done yet because in comes Honchkrow, who has one job. Don't get crit by Weather Ball and set up Tailwind. We luck out. The Weather Ball does not crit. Honchkrow sets up Tailwind and dies to poison. Rip Bozo. And then in comes a common face, Dragapult, who drops a Draco on the Tangrowth, rips Dragon Darts on the Garchomp, and on the Naganadel. So, in comes Mew, and we have a very important job for this Sawsbuck. Mew will either do Psychic Fangs, which Sawsbuck lives, and then we can get some damage off, or it does Flare Blitz, which Sawsbuck dies to every time, but the recoil will bring Mew down low enough for someone else to come in and get the kill. Sawsbuck goes down, and in comes the Bee to finish the job. We take out the Mew with a Leech Life, and in comes the Houndoom. We U-turn out because we can't one-tap it, and we sacrifice our cast form. Thanks for getting us the Life Orb, buddy. You will be remembered. Then Beedrill comes in to finish things off with a Leech Life once again. And with that, Maxie and Magma Storm has been defeated. Claiming victory against the most unfair section of the game, we only have one quick detour to make before reaching Gym 7 again, the Aqua Hideout, which is free, save for a fight with this Caracosta with sturdy Quick Claw that I had to PP stall in order to avoid a bug revolving around a Starmie with Analytic. Ugh. After that's done, now we deal with Aqua Admin Matt, the boss of the Aqua Hideout, who isn't really that big a problem. We just select our counter picks, put them to bed, night-night Admin Matt. See you next time. And so we make it back to Gym 7. For anyone who doesn't know, Gym 7 is often regarded as the hardest gym, as every fight is a doubles fight. And they have all sorts of wacky doubles fight gimmicks. Like this Gardevoir who wants to Shadow Sneak the Metagross to pop its weakness policy. Or this Crocodile with Fling and a Salic Berry who's going to fling it at this Gothitelle with Shadow Tag and guess what? Weakness policy. Or this Taurus with Roleplay that wants to steal Protein, Tough Claws, and Huge Power. Yeah, a lot of mean things here. But of them, there's only one fight that took me, let me check my watch, 3.5 hours to plan. And that is this one, starting off with this Conkeldurr that one-taps your entire box, and a Focus Sash Meowstic with Competitive. The file this fight is saved on, I just have named Hell, because that's what it felt like planning this fight.
This one's been cooking for a minute.
This one's been cooking all evening. Okay, Draining Kiss. Costa gets protect. And Caracosta is slower than Conkeldurr. Okay. Okay. This is big juncture number 1.
All right.
Okay. All right. No Mach Punch.
I don't think it was ever Mach Punch.
On Caracosta?
Oh. The 3%.
Right. And we defend. Defense point. Togi. Thunderbolt on Togi, that's fine. Honestly, the better of the two moves. Volt Switch. You die. Nice. We Volt Switch into Dragapult.
You just shimmy out of there.
Okay. Now this should just imprison. But Fake Out comes out first.
I think that's +3 priority.
So we Phantom Force. We Fake Out. The fake out just sounds like a little smack. I don't want Dragapult to take the damage either, but it is what it is. Nice. I can set up a Phantom Force, so that way Dragapult won't take damage. I have Togi smack it once, and then the same turn Phantom Force comes back out, Togi swaps in for Galvantula. Yeah. Okay. Nuzzle. Focus Sash is broken. Now Togi swaps in for Galvantula. And then Phantom Force finishes it off. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Well, versus Per Ugly, I know for a fact it's going to fake out the Galvantula because it doesn't see kill on either of you, and it can't do anything. It can't fake out the Dragapult. So I think I'll just leave you guys in and make it fake out Togi. That way it dies. Even if it didn't, Throat Chop should never kill Dragapult, even off of a crit. So I'm not afraid to leave it in. So I'll drop a Draco on you. Galvantula. Swap in the Togi. Iron Barbs. And the Draco gets dropped. Whew. And that's it. So, now that we finished that nightmare of a fight, we can move on to the gym leaders. Yes, there are two of them. It is a back-to-back, no healing in between, but you know, if you have Mega Beedrill, then there's not much thinking here to do. If you have Dragapult, then there's even less thinking to do than the no thinking you were doing before. So yeah, we breeze through, and with that done, we can move on to the main event and go ahead and get our run back at Space Center Tag. I guess that just means it's time to look at Space Center Tag again. I hate these tag battles. And if you've watched one of these before or played Run and Bun yourself, you know that this game has two of them. Now, the first one I always deal with by simply not engaging with it. I pick a couple of Pokemon to explode, and the first one goes boom. The second one we pre-damage, give a Custop Berry, goes boom. And for the last Pokemon, well, we just have somebody stall while Venusaur takes care of it. But this, no such strategy exists for this one. We gotta do it authentically, and I am never mentally prepared for it. Alright, we fake out the Landorus, we get killed by the Tyranitar. Thanks, Berserker. Thank you for your service. Dialga sets up Trick Room. Okay, this is big turn number one.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Okay.
It's solid at least.
It sees it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That was the less than 0.5% chance.
I know.
Excuse me? Garchomp? Why?
Garchomp's in?
Garchomp's in. Oh, it's because I see kill on the Heatran. Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. Now, I actually had Pangoro in this spot where you see chicken in instead, but due to my lack of confidence in the line, I switched it to chicken last second, believing it was more consistent, and didn't follow up as well as I should have. So look at that. Not paying attention once again. Okay, well they both see kill on Blaziken, so I think I have to detect here. I don't know how the Heatran is getting killed now. Okay, if I detect here, this is turn 3. Detect turn 3. Turn 4? What if I just go for the damage on Garchomp? What if I go for the damage on Garchomp? Blaziken dies, Caracosta comes in, they both get killed, but then we still have to deal with the Heatran and the Ferrothorn. I don't know. Okay. There's got to be something that can happen there. We kind of need Dialga to go for the Garchomp. I think that's just what we need. I need to detect, and I need Dialga to go for the Garchomp. Okay, it's more incentivized to go for the Garchomp. Okay, I think we have good odds of it seeing the killing roll. We just need to not get unlucky. So I have to detect, hope it goes for the Garchomp, and as long as it gets some good damage off, I think we're in a great position again. Yeah, I could have... Things could have gone a little differently. Ah!
No!
That's not good. Wait. We might be fine. We might be fine. Because now I can kill the Moltres, and then it will still hit the Garchomp.
Yeah. Well,
no, wait, no.
Is it always Dragon Pulse? Yeah, it's got to be always Dragon Pulse.
The problem is now it sees kill on Dialga too, so it could just not go for me. But if it doesn't, then I can kill. Can I might be able to kill the Ferrothorn. I have a good chance to kill the Ferrothorn if it doesn't go for me. But I did run a close combat, so I might just die. Yeah, I think I'm likely to die. Oh, that was not good. Now it sees kill on Moltres more often than it doesn't, which is really not good. Really, really not good. Oh. The chances of that were so low. You go for me? No.
Oh.
I think this is turn 5.
Yeah.
Ferrothorn sees kill on Blaziken.
Oh. Wait. Yeah. Oh, but then the Heatran comes in.
Then the Heatran comes in.
And
then Trick Room's over, and then I don't know if the Heatran's going for Blaziken.
attack boost. It didn't even kill. It didn't go for the Ice Punch.
That's so bad.
It saw a killing roll with Meteor Mash, and then it didn't get the roll. Oh no. Oh.
I think that's it. I think that's it. I don't know how Caracosta stalls for long enough, because we're gonna burn our whatchamacallit here. Our protect here.
Yeah, and then Heatran just comes in.
Oh. Yeah, this is on me. I should have known the Heatran wasn't going to come in when I saw fast kill on it. I could have set something up differently. Now everyone's down to the last man.
Power Whip could miss. No.
Gosh. Come on!
Really?
Really? And so the run comes to an end. In the same spot, in the same way, again. All things considered, having made it to this point twice within 6 months, I think I'd say I'm pretty proud of my accomplishment. Making it farther than any Pokemon newcomer probably ever should in anything like this, I'd say I did a pretty good job. But I don't really have the will to boot the game back up and give it another shot. And so the big question remains, do I still hate Pokemon? Now, if I was having this conversation with one of my friends, I'd triple or quadruple down. But for the sake of the video, I'll break character for a moment. Do I actually still hate Pokemon? Well, I have to admit, playing this game did give me some appreciation for Pokemon strong suits. I have to say, I was pretty surprised by just how deep the battle system can get when pushed to its fullest potential. I've always been a big lover of tactical and strategic RPGs, so to some extent, I felt pretty at home here. And while I'm not sure how a regular Pokemon game goes, to some extent, this felt like it almost turned Pokemon into a roguelike. And if you've seen how many hours I have on Risk of Rain 2, you would know how I feel about those. But I also have to admit that my appreciation of the good points also leaves me doubly disappointed with what we have right now. The reality is that you can't get an experience like this actually playing Pokemon. It's usually up to the fans to give a Pokemon player any kind of real challenge. And so as somebody who's not really a fan of the casual aspects of Pokemon, this gives me even less of a reason to get into the series. If someone ever happens to come up with a Run and Bun Part 2 with a different game along in the franchise, then I might give that a try, you know? Or there might be another aspect of Pokemon worth taking a look at. But we'll stay tuned on that. But as it stands now, I still have some serious qualms with the series, with the battle system, with a lot of things, honestly. And again, there are still many aspects of the series I just don't really enjoy. I mean, let's be honest, the games they've been dropping lately aren't really of the highest quality, or of that much quality in general. And without any nostalgia to tie me to the series, I don't have any reason to ever play any of them. So, am I still a Pokemon hater? Well, yeah. Yeah, I am. But, at least now, I'm coming from a place of informed hate. This has been the first time Pokemon player and premier hater, Cisco. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.